Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Retro Look. And today we will be looking at another Mario classic, another Mario innovator that you all know and love, Super Mario Bros. 3. So let's go ahead and take a look. Super Mario Bros. 3 is the third installment in the original 2D Mario trilogy, and it came out in 1988 in Japan, 1990 in North America, actually 30 years ago from this month, and 1991 in Europe. So this game was a true innovator in the Mario series. This probably added the most things than any other Mario game, because there's a lot of new enemies, a lot of new features, a lot of new power-ups, and this game was so influential. They made a TV series out of it, just like Super Mario World, and they implemented it into a lot of the features from this game in future Mario games. So basically the game works like any other Mario game. You have to go right to the end of the level, but this time at the end of the level it actually uses a box, which is actually kind of interesting. And then each of the levels you have to go through, and there's 8 worlds just like normal, and you also have a new thing called the world map, which is kind of like a new hub for the Mario games coming on from this point. And almost every Mario game, every 2D Mario game after Super Mario Bros. 3 has a world map, which was a really good inclusion. And I really like the world map aesthetic, because it really feels like you're connected with the world, and you could really progress easier and see where you are in the game, and it's really interesting. So this game also had 2-player support, with Luigi being the other character, and this game had a lot of new things, so yeah, I'm about to get into that. First of all, Super Mario Bros. 3 has a lot of new styles: fortress, airship, beach, and tanks, and even a few other little sub-themes or sub-styles that are kind of in the game. And it also has Toad houses, which gives you items in the game, which is a pretty cool new inclusion. And it also has mini games that you could play that are scattered around the world map, which is also pretty interesting. So the different worlds in the games are Grassland, which is World 1, World 2, which is Desert Land, World 3, which is Waterland, World 4, which is Giant Land, World 5, which is Skyland, World 6, which is Iceland, World 7, which is Pipeland, World 8, which is Darkland, and then the World 9 is technically called World 9, which is the Warp Zone. And this game also included a lot of new power-ups that you can get. So it had the usual ones that were in the older Mario titles, like the Super Mushroom, Fire Flower, and Superstar, but it had a lot of new ones, actually doubling the amount of power-ups that are in the old one. Actually, even more than that. So first off, there's Raccoon Mario, which can give Mario the ability to fly if he runs, and also to kind of like float back down. So or not float, kind of like fly back down, kind of. And then Tanuki Mario, which does the same thing, but Mario could also turn the stone. And then the P-Wing, which could cause Mario to fly for an unlimited amount of time, but is only used in one level. And then Frog Mario, which can cause Mario to swim better, and kind of like hop on the land. And then Hammer Mario, which causes Mario to throw hammers, and it's arguably one of the most OP power-ups. Super Mario Bros. 3 adds in a lot of enemies, and most of the enemies in this game are reused in the newer Mario games, and it only has a few of the enemies from the older titles, because the original Super Mario Bros. Only had a handful of enemies, and it even had Bob-omb from Super Mario Bros. 2, which is now used in almost all Mario games now. So, Super Mario Bros. 3 has some of the enemies that we usually see today, like the Thwomp, Spike, Rocky Wrench, and then other ones like the Fire Bro, and then Chain Chomp, and even the Boomerang Bro, and the Boo. And the Boo is pretty common. And also, the legendary Dry Bones, hashtag Dry Bones for Smash.
Psst, Odyssey, if you're watching this, I'm spreading the word of Pony Boy, okay? Hashtag Pony Boy.
So, they also added other ones that we usually see in Mario games too, but are slightly less common, like the Cannon and the Muncher, and then even some ones that we barely see in any Mario games, but are still kind of memorable, like the Angry Sun, because the Angry Sun was recently included in Super Mario Maker 2. Super Mario Bros. 3 even added in a few bosses, because the older Mario games, like especially Super Mario Bros., didn't have that many bosses. And Super Mario Bros. 2 had bosses that were never used in later Mario games. So the bosses that were in Super Mario Bros. 3 are Boom Boom that we usually see today in the newer Mario games, and the Koopalings, which are like the Koopa kids, and they kind of like work for Bowser or whatever, and they're 7 different ones scattered throughout the world, and they have like different abilities, and those are usually seen in most of the 2D Mario games of today. And obviously we have the only returning boss, which is Bowser. So, with all that explaining done with Super Mario Bros. 3, yes, this game did add a lot of new things into it. Now we are actually going to play the game. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here we are in Super Mario Bros. 3. Let's go ahead and get started. So here we are in World 1, and we're going into 1-1, which is probably the most memorable level in the game, because like this scene right here of the two semi-solids, and then the Goomba over here to the that was over there to the left, and the Piranha Plant here, or the Fire Piranha Plant. That's kind of like what everyone thinks of Super Mario Bros. 3, other than like the main power-ups probably. But I mean, I'm pretty sure most people have played either one of the original Mario Trilogy games from the NES. And Super Mario Bros. 3 is probably the second most popular one, with the first being Super Mario Bros. The P-Switch is also a pretty cool new inclusion that this game put in. It's pretty important in the Super Mario Maker games, and all the other mainline Mario games. I said Super Mario Maker because it has a ton of uses in it. So here we are going into the second level. And in the second level, they also show the note block. It's not in as many Mario games as some of the other things that were added into this game. It was kind of like a nostalgic inclusion into like the new Super Mario Bros. Games. Because a lot of the newer Mario games have like these nostalgic items that are in the games that haven't been in for like 20 years prior. So, but the note block appears a lot today in like a lot of the newer Mario games. Okay, so the next level that we're gonna go in has the secret, and basically everyone knows about it, so it's not a secret. People knew about it before the game even came out. So I think that one movie, The Wizard from 1989, like showed like one of the secrets in Super Mario Bros. 3. So Nintendo wasn't even trying. They weren't even trying to make this a secret. This is basically like, I don't even know why they like they even like pushed it and like basically promoted it, like that there's a secret in this game, because like in all the other like Mario games, it's actually a secret. Like in Super Mario World or New Super Mario Bros. Like it was a little harder to find out than this game. I know it's very specific, but I mean, like it was people found out about it quick. So the warp whistle is actually originally from Zelda. It was in the first Zelda game, which came out 2 years before the Japanese release of this game. So here we are in World 4, which is like Big Land. And I think that's cool how they have like a little mini level with the pipes there. Oh, I forgot. Forgot you have to go in this pipe here. There we go. So everything's big in this world, or Mario's just small. I don't know. So it looks pretty cool here, and this is kind of the first time they introduced bigger enemies. Is this game? See, another thing that Super Mario Bros. 3 did that like was included in like the newer Mario games after it. It's kind of appropriate that I'm making this video It's kind of appropriate that I made this video because it's like the 30th anniversary for Super Mario Bros. 3 in North America, so US and Canada. There we go. So let's get through here. There we go. And we're finished with the level. Okay, so I'm gonna end the video here because I just wanted to show the memorable secret thing there in this little playthrough on Retro Look. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Goodbye.